neither one of us got on nails on. Okay.
Yes, girl. I'm not getting nails until I'll be getting nails for the mom conference. That's when I'll get my nails done.
And I'll be getting mine next week for the graduation, which merged into the mom conference.
And that is great.
I'm taking these braids out this weekend. Mm-hmm.
Your braids look good.
Girl, they old.
But your edges look so
That's
good.
Because, yes. Exactly.
Yeah, I can never do that. Okay. Hey, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Mom on the Rocks. We got these delicious Momtails over here. Made custom for Miss Shayla Ansah of Shayla Ansah Collection. Okay.
Come on.
But yes, before we get started, we got to play a game. All right.
You know, this reminds me of when you had your first podcast.
Yes, we played Black
Revoke. Black Car Revoke.
We played Black Car Revoke?
Yes.
Oh,
it was a Black Car Revoke. And I was like, oh, gosh, she finna get this our first time meeting.
I remember. You was so nervous.
I was. Okay, I'm a little better now.
Okay. Well, I'm glad. Because, girl, we going to the big leagues next week.
Yes, indeed.
Your first speaking engagement. You excited?
I am.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be just like this. A real down-to-earth, just, moms who are married.
Yeah.
Getting advice, talking to one another.
Yeah.
Nothing to be scared of.
No, I'm good. I'm Gucci. I'm ready.
Okay.
I am.
I'm excited.
I appreciate it. Yeah, me too. Shoot.
Okay. So, about this game. It's called I Sip to That. All right? So, and y'all excuse my voice. I don't know if COVID going around, what's going, I've been recovering, and it's just my voice ain't came back yet. So, but anyways, I'll sip to that. Sip if you don't want no more kids. You want more kids? Shayla, what is going on? Girl, you got kids in college. What is you doing?
Girl, I'm about to give me a surrogate.
What is going on right now?
You was like, I know she about to sip.
I was just like, wait, you left me hanging. Shayla. I got one I can donate to you right now.
Know. Give it to me. Give it to me. Because I want a little chocolate baby.
You can have her.
I want a chocolate baby girl.
Girl.
I know.
I'm frozen right now.
Well, you need to sip.
I do need to sip. Hold on. Let me
But you mess around and start something.
I don't even know.
No confusion.
No. Shayla, I'm weak.
Oh, Lord.
That did not go the way that I expected.
I know.
Do Jeremy know?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Not my Jeremy, by the way. We both married to Jeremys.
Both married to Jeremys.
Different ones.
Yes. Right. But they're very similar. Very similar.
Yes, they are really good husbands.
Very good, yeah. Shout out to the husbands.
Shout out.
I do.
Shayla.
I know it's gonna be a big ass gap.
Shayla, big
ass gap. I'm talking about a 20-year gap.
Your kids gonna be looking at you crazy.
I know. But see, the thing is, I never wanted to stop at Jax. Jax is I have a 19, a 14, and a 9, and I didn't want to stop. But my husband had the heart transplant, and so we had some medical things we had to go through, and we never really stopped trying. And I still want a little chocolate girl. Like even my oldest, she's a little more chocolate, but I want another girl. So I told Jeremy, I said, the only way I'm gonna have another one if I have a surrogate. I cannot push out another 10-pound baby. I did that.
Yeah.
I did that, okay? Yeah. Superwoman, okay? I pushed them down babies out, but I don't want to carry again. Yeah. So, and if we have a surrogate, that means we have enough money to have a nanny.
Okay.
So that's where my head is at.
I'll be there for you, baby. I don't know.
Yeah, I might be right back in this chair with you,
Girl.
Talking about, child, why you ain't stop me?
Okay, I don't know, because I always tell people, do not have kids.
Yeah, it's definitely ghetto, but I thrive in the ghetto, so,
I don't feel like I've started thriving yet.
Okay.
I feel like...
I like the yet.
Yes.
Because it's coming.
Because it has gotten better.
Yes.
And the thing is, just when I thought every time I think that I'm getting to where I can handle it, it's like I get these curveballs. So with my son, when I got comfortable handling it, I found out I was pregnant with my daughter.
Yes, I remember that.
When I got my son, he's thriving, here come my daughter, knocking him upside his head. Now I'm what's going on? But I enjoy where my son is at.
Yeah.
I'm hoping my daughter will get there.
Oh, yeah.
Right now she's very rowdy.
Mm-hmm.
Very much. Girl, you know the Jimmy Choo perfume you bought me for my birthday?
Yes.
I walked in the house.
No.
He had my whole closet lit up. And I was just like, what? Like, she be in my jury. I be like, what is wrong with you?
Baby.
Like, she just into everything, and she just, like, she tough as nails. Like, she falling off the top of the tables, and, like, she not
and bounce right back up.
Like, she literally, I don't know what she was doing. She hit her mouth, she was bleeding. I was like, you want some candy? She was like, yeah. Like,
look, like nothing happened. Yeah. And she's 2.
She's 25. She 2.
Girl,
she just turned 2. But, like, she talked to you like she a grown adult. Like, I was choking the other day. Like, my sister was choking. She was like, Coco, are you all right? Like, she is like...
Okay, she's been here before.
Feisty. Yes, she has.
Okay.
And so I know she learns a lot from her brother, because her brother is in a really great school. And so, like, he's really educated, and so he does pass it down.
So he's advanced.
Yes. And so she's been counting to 10 since she was 9 months.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. No,
Come
I'm
on,
talking about
genius.
they've been playing hide and seek. So
okay.
She counts to 22 now.
Damn.
I don't know why we stopped at 22.
That's all right.
We got 22, but we had 22.
Okay.
But no, she's like, she just a lot to handle. So much so this week we had to make the decision to put her into daycare. She's been with me this entire time, but it's come to a point where it's like I literally cannot work. I have to fight with her all day.
Baby,
That's so a lot. She's in daycare, and it was like, hey, she been in daycare before? I was like, no. Like, she is fitting right on in. I'm like, I'm sure. I was like, we actually are a little nervous.
Yeah.
At home, you know, girl, like one night, Jeremiah wanted to sleep in her room. They got big girl beds.
I seen that. Very cute.
They got big girl, big boy beds.
Yes.
But this particular night, Jeremiah wanted to sleep in her room. Jeremiah fell asleep first, and she was up. And so, like, I was taking a bath. She kept coming in there. And then I didn't hear from her for a while. So I decided to look on the camera. Girl, she's standing up in her bed, standing over Jeremiah, and I watch her stomp this baby's head, and he just starts crying.
Lord,
I'm just
that's
like,
Spider-Man?
Yes, Spider-Man. I'm just like, why would, like, you know, so I'm concerned about her in daycare, because what possessed you to do that to that baby?
Yeah, they little asses be biting all type of shit in daycare too, so
I told the daycare people I went, and I was like, hey, man, she fight.
Right.
I don't, you know.
Yeah, keep an eye on that one.
You might want to... I don't know what to tell y'all. And Jeremy was like, well, she's not bad. I was like, no, she bad. I'm just coming to let y'all know. She's bad.
I don't a spade. Listen.
I don't know. I don't want no, I'm not sugarcoating nothing. Y'all don't even call me. I've already warned you. So just fill out the incident report and we'll sign it. Because it's coming.
Yeah.
No, but they said she's been really good. They don't know
very
what we're talking
good, very
about.
good. Yeah.
As far as her behavior, but I was just like,
not her being different in front of strangers. Okay. We'll take that.
Yes, because like, oh my God, I'd be so nervous with her around other people.
I'm sure.
But you messed me up with
I know,
that
my
question.
bad, sis.
I don't even know what to ask you no more. Golly.
Yeah, you know, we shall see.
Sip if you've ever fake slipped to avoid doing something. Yeah, me too. I'd definitely be like...
I mean, something, a little bit of everything.
You gotta go ask your daddy about that one, boy.
Oh, I thought we were talking about husbands.
Girl!
Okay.
You know what? I mean, wait. Why did your mind go there?
Baby, you gotta play sleep sometimes.
Oh my God. My husband will wake me up, first of all.
Oh, yes. I know. It don't help none, but you know, sometimes you...
Girl, I literally was talking about them kids.
Oh, my bad. Them kids too. Let me drink for both them motherfuckers. I sleep on them too. Okay, hold on.
I'm weak. Okay. All right,
I'm back. Mama mode.
I'm sorry. Okay. I'm really just mind boggled by this series. I don't really know where I'm...
When the money come,
I feel you. And it's coming, you know.
It's already on the way.
Shayla Ansah Collection is global.
Listen. Yes, indeed.
Sip if you've ever cried about being a mom and you don't know why. That's me.
You want to chug it? Just
I don't still be crying.
No, you definitely.
I definitely had a whole bunch of moments.
Yeah,
a whole bunch, because I'm just trying to figure out, like, what is this?
Yeah,
like, I don't like it.
Trying to navigate it. Yeah,
it's different. I just don't like. It's nothing like what they show you. So
no, and you know what? I think really what prepared me for motherhood is I'm the baby of 5. And so all my sisters and my brother had kids before me. So like I was always the auntie, so I was the nurturer. So it came naturally. So when people talk about postpartum depression, with all 3 of my kids, I didn't have any of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if that necessarily is a testament to just being around kids all the time, or that may not be the case, but I was always prepared to be a mom, like always.
You know, some stuff just in you.
Yes.
You know? I don't think it's just in me. And I think that's what bothers me, because everything I do, I can kill it. But when it comes to motherhood, I know people feel like I'm killing it, but it don't feel like that to me.
Yeah.
Like some stuff I do, I just be like, oh, I can do that with my eyes closed. Oh, you need a website? I can do that with my eyes closed. I'm not a website designer.
Girl, know how you pack them teachers little thingies.
But do you get what I'm saying though? It's
yes.
Just, and even with that, like, I picture motherhood being different. You know what I'm saying? Like, I put that together. Those were cheap little things that I could do, but I just picture like, oh, I've been preparing for that. I did that the night before.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everything is like, I feel like I'm rushing, trying to keep up. And I don't feel like motherhood is what I dreamed it to be. So it feels
that's
like
fair.
I'm failing at that.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. But when you get to that space, which you're getting there or you've gotten there, you realize it is exactly what it's supposed to be for you. And everything that you picture was just an illusion of what you've seen, whether it was Family Matters, whether it was Full House, like whatever it was, right? But I know when you say it looks like you're killing it, and it does. And I know we're our biggest critics, but yes, looking at you. And I know the contents, but I know you beyond content. You know, I know you beyond TikTok. Yeah. So I know that you're genuinely killing it, but you're not giving yourself, well, I think now you're giving yourself a little bit more grace of being an amazing mom. You are, like, dead ass, like, seriously. Like, even just take away some of the material things you do. Like, you starting this podcast, are you really inflecting, is it inflect or reflect? Whatever, looking into yourself, going to therapy, trying to figure to be a better mother, a better Sheikah. You understand? So all that plays into it. And I know you're doing an awesome job.
I thank you.
You're welcome.
But I feel like I missed the mark in so many areas that like be important, right? Like because I'm an entrepreneur, I find myself like I'm hustling. Everything is a hustle. And I told Jeremy that I was like, we miss out on a lot of moments because we gotta accept this money. You know what I'm saying? Like there is no, like, I don't know, over the weekend, it was his friend's birthday. I went to his friend's birthday. I went to 2 events at his friend's house.
Okay.
I had my laptop the entire time. When I did get off the laptop, it was like, oh, we taking shots. I took a shot and sat right back in front of the laptop because the conference is coming up. I don't really have room to not get this stuff taken care of.
Right.
And so like, I feel like a lot of the times, like there was a video of my daughter. She's playing on my computer, and I'm like, "What you doing?" She's like, "I'm working." I'm like, "You working?" She's like, "Yeah, you working too." Like that. So that's what they think of me, is that I'm always working. My son was like, "Mommy, what you doing?" I was like, "I'm working." He was like, "Why?" I was like, "Well, your school too expensive."
Okay, keep it a buck.
Yeah. So today, when his auntie called him and asked him why he wasn't in school, he said, Mommy said school costs too many money.
Lord, you can't tell these kids nothing.
I said,
they gonna repeat it.
He said, Mommy don't have enough money and the school costs too many money.
Yeah.
Who asked you that?
Yeah, they gonna tell all your business and nobody.
And I didn't even think we was at that level of him telling my business.
Oh yeah, he gonna tell you got a wig on and everything. He gonna tell your business.
I was like, okay,
Jeremiah's 4?
Yes.
Oh,
he's 4.
Yeah,
I was like, well, at least we. You know, it's just his auntie. You know what I'm saying? I was like, dang.
He just ain't randomly in the grocery store talking about, my mama can't afford my son. What? You gonna get your ass in this basket.
And it's crazy because I try to have conversations. I'm such a, it's not because I said so parent. I like to over-explain. So if you ask me something, I'm going to tell you why. And so I felt like, you know, he asked me why he was at home and Jerry was at daycare. And I was like, I can't afford, like, Jerry got to go.
Yeah, she gotta get up out of here.
Yeah, you are such a good kid. You know what I'm saying? I was like, you know, you gonna go. I just can't afford to send you this week.
Yeah,
you know?
I see.
And he ratted me out.
Yeah, well, you know, you learned your lesson. Don't tell his ass too much.
I know. I'm be like,
it's funny because you say that, and I'm like that too. I over-explain. I talk to my kids, but I remember this vivid conversation I had. We was in Jamaica. It was some years ago, and this girl was saying. She basically, I can verbatim, but I remember she was like, she's basically trying to change everything from her childhood.
Mm-hmm.
Given, right? We are trying to break generational curses, right? But don't let go of the things that really made you.
Yeah.
You understand? Like, don't, and that's kind of what came to my mind when she was like, it was just certain things she said, and I was like, it's certain things that our parents did for protection.
Mm-hmm.
So when we say start a grown folks business, start a grown folks business. You understand? Like, you're standing there, like the other day, Jaxson, I'm talking about, he could tell me how many cavities I got. He was all up in my mouth, me and my mama, and I looked up, I say, get your ass out my damn room, you know, and I had used that as an example back then. And she was like, no, you know, I let them stay in. And I'm thinking to myself, like, we're so dead set on changing generational curses that you're gonna swipe off everything that made you what you were. And that's when you say over-explain, that's one thing that we didn't get the luxury of. Like, I said what I said, and that's it.
My daddy still tell me no.
Really?
And I be like, why?
Why?
I said no.
Because I said no, yeah.
I'm just like, that doesn't even make sense, daddy. Like,
no is no, yeah. Look, but why? Yeah. So there's certain things we want to, you know, leave in the past and make better decisions. But I'm real big on like, nah, keep the things that really made us, you know, what we are today.
Yeah, I'm definitely here for that.
Yeah.
My kids will, if you talk to them, they are yes ma'am, no ma'am. Jerica's learning. She don't quite know when to say sir, but sometimes she might answer you and say sir. But
it's all right.
We are big on manners.
Yes.
They cannot spend the night.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen, not even cousins.
I have let go of the belt. Like that is one that I just can't get with.
Okay.
But we do pops.
Yeah. And I think a lot of us, you know, our generation, because when I said for the other one, and she was like, she doesn't whoop or whatever, or the threaten. Like, of course, my age is, I don't really whoop. Jeremy be whooping my baby. And, you know, like, yes, I'd be devastated. But I whoop Madison and Makenzie. I have. Mm-hmm. And obviously they're 14 and 19. Like, y'all ain't really getting whoopings. Mm-hmm. Jax, I don't really whoop him, but he does get pops. Like, I'm still an advocate on, like, healthy fear. Mm-hmm. And I think that's one thing, like, someone said, I don't know who said it, but it was like, y'all don't know what this gentle parenting is doing to these kids. Like, we don't know how fucked up they are until they're in their 20s. And you're like, damn, I was too soft on you. Like, obviously, we don't need to be beating our kids. You understand?
I got beat.
You got beat?
I got beat.
I got beat.
I got beat. No, I got beat a lot. I think I never really got beat with objects.
Okay.
It was belts and switches.
Okay.
I think Jeremy told me, he was talking to my sister and she was telling him how I used to get the most whipping.
Really?
And it would be for like not stuff that I look back on it now and I'm just like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, one thing I never forget, because my sisters bring it up all the time. And they're like, oh, you drunk all the little high C juices, the little carton?
Yeah.
I heard it's not even that much juice in there.
So it's two gulps, they gone.
Yeah, and so I probably was just thirsty. And so now when my kids ask for juice, I get them as many as they want. Why? Because I bought it for them to drink.
To drink, yeah. I know. It's funny because it was another little thing I seen where the guy was like, wait, so you can open up 2 boxes of cereal? Like, you can't open up one. You can't, you can't call your mom and work and ask. And same with my kids, like, yes, right now it's probably like 3 boxes of cereals open. Yes, I bought it for them. And there's certain things like that.
Yeah.
Like that food scarcity or that lack that we have to get rid of. You understand? For sure. But like that healthy level of fear, I think is pivotal because they love you, obviously. They don't have like this gut-wrenching fear, but they have a certain level to where like, nah, I ain't even finna do that. I ain't playing that game. And even my 19-year-old, same thing. Like, it's instilled in them.
Now, my son has that fear. And he'll be like, Jerry, don't do that. You're going to get in trouble.
Yeah.
My daughter?
Oh, no, but she live life on the edge.
She do not. Like, she gives 0 fucks. Like, she would. Like, that is her attitude all day.
I love it. Give me Jerry.
And I'll be like, Jerry, don't do that. She be like, huh? Okay, and then do it. Oh. And look me in my face, and I'm like, I specifically told you if you were going to get this popcorn, don't throw it on the floor. It's popcorn on the floor right now.
Currently.
It's popcorn. I literally gave her the popcorn as I was trying to prepare the drinks to leave, and I was like, Jerry, please don't pour this popcorn on. She's like, okay. Walked out of there. Jeremiah, Jerry put the popcorn on the floor. I'm like, bro.
Yeah.
Like, what is I just.
I'm just like, you chopped that up to her age.
Yeah, I don't know though, because Jeremiah wasn't like that.
Right.
And I know all kids are different, but I'm just like, my goodness.
Listen, I know you heard that saying. If you had the first one first,
yeah,
you wouldn't.
The second. If you had the second one first,
right. There you go.
Yeah,
there you go.
you would have. Yeah,
I tell them last two all the time. Y'all need to go back. I need to put y'all back.
But you want another one though. I'm confused right now.
I thrive in the ghetto, girl. I'm a chameleon.
I cannot. I remember specifically when I was pregnant, like I would be in the car. First of all, I get motion sickness. I don't have to be pregnant. I could get in anybody's car.
Oh, wow. Okay.
When Jeremy drives, I literally be trying to lay down in the back seat because I be ready to throw up.
Really?
I don't know why.
Okay. I've always been that way.
But I've always been that way.
Okay.
I just get motion sickness. I don't ride on anything that goes around in circles.
Really?
Nothing. I don't know.
You been on a cruise?
I have. The only time I feel sick is if I look at the water when I'm walking the opposite direction.
Oh, Lord.
That throws me off. Like, it makes me just, no. And then I recently started pole dancing, and I have to spin without the pole on spin because I get sick.
Oh, wait, the pole spins on itself?
So you can unlock it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You learn something new.
Come on.
The pole actually spins, but like when I go to my classes, they'll tell you to unlock the pole. I'm like, I can't unlock the pole. Like I literally be feeling sick to the point where it's like I feel like I got a headache, I got to throw up, and it messes up my whole day. But I said all that to say I would ride in the car and I would be throwing up out the window, peeing on myself.
Oh, okay.
And I remember laughing at Jeremy. I said, Jeremy, remember when I used to have to ride around with grocery bags so I could throw up in the car and I got towels and stuff because I'm peeing on myself, because I was pregnant. I said, I never want to go back there. Boom, pregnant 2 months later. I was like, boy, I know.
Boom.
Like, it was certain things that I experienced with pregnancy. I was just like, I will not. Like, you can't pay me.
Yeah, to do it again.
You just can't.
Can't be my surrogate.
Not me. Not me, sis. You gonna have
get somebody else to do it.
Get somebody else. Get somebody else to do it.
Yeah.
Because I like the stress, it's too much. It's a lot. Like
it is. I mean, that's undeniable. It is. Like I said, I have 3 and trying to bring another one with like a 20-year gap between the oldest and the youngest. Like I recognize that, but I also know, and this is like going deep, I know we don't have enough of us. Like a lot of us are stopping at 2. A lot of us are not getting pregnant at all. And I mean us.
I was trying to stop at 1.
The guy slid that one in there. So I'm like, hold up. Don't close it just yet. And, my older 2 is by a previous relationship. So Jeremy just has 1. So I always wanted to give him another one. So it's layers to why I do want another one.
I mean, I'm not judging you too much.
I know.
Too much.
But listen, if I have one closer, then we have play dates. See, because right now ain't no play dates.
About no play dates. They better
bring
play
them to me.
They better play that. Okay.
See, there you go. See,
it don't matter. They go to their grandparents and they are just fine.
They good.
Jeremiah was asking for his papa today. That's they play dates.
That's they play dates. Okay.
But no,
Yeah.
Ooh, girl, it's just a thought of like there's a pregnancy period and then there's a postpartum period. And it take you it's almost a year to go through that. And it take you 2 years to get out of postpartum. That's almost 3 years.
Yeah.
Of like just trying to get your hormones back together.
And that's why I let somebody else do it.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's true. But then you still gotta come and you gotta learn how to be a mom all over again.
All over again.
Cause how old is Jax?
9. I'm just telling Madison, come get this baby. Like, you're 20, girl. Come get this. Come get your little sister, baby.
And now, Madison not having no more kids. She gonna have your baby.
She have my baby. Okay, no, I won't do that.
You never know.
She got to at least give me. She said she's gonna give me 3. Now that middle one, Makenzie, I'm gonna have to fight to get one out of her to get a grandbaby out of her. But no, Madison, she wants children.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
We shall see.
Yeah, whatever God wants for you.
Amen.
As long as it ain't for me.
Okay.
I'm here for it. I am here for it because I don't know. I try to picture myself. Like when I see other people with 3 kids, I be trying to figure out how are y'all doing it. Like 3 and 4.
Yeah.
I just be like,
see, it's that back to back. Like yours are 2 years apart. Mine are 5 years apart. And I used to want stair steps like that until I realized they can help each other. Like, I can't ask someone to give me something. They're going to look at me like, what? So when I realized that, I was like, okay, I want to space them out because it was more help. Mm-hmm. That back-to-back is, a lot because they're both in diapers at the same time. They're both eating, you don't get any type of break. Mm-hmm. So I think that is a lot. for anybody that has like multiple kids and they're all like stair steps in ages.
I'm getting older.
Yeah.
And
I'm like 6 years older than you, though.
Yeah. I mean, I just, I don't want more kids.
Right,
but
right.
I just, the thought, I be putting 2 car seats in a car and I be pissed.
Yeah.
It's hot outside.
Yeah,
I'm transferring the car seats from my husband's truck to my truck. And I'm just, like, I be like, why?
Yeah.
Do I got 2 car seats? Like, I got 2 fucking car seats.
2 car seats, yeah. See, there was never a time I had 2 car seats.
Yeah, I feel that.
That's the thing.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, we all got different, and you never will have 2 car seats.
There you go. Unless I get twins.
Everybody out the... Ooh.
Yeah.
I pray that don't happen.
Listen.
You want that?
I'm not opposed. Look at my mindset. My mindset is I'm not going to have them. I'm definitely having a surrogate. And I'm going to have enough money to have the help. I'm not going to have no mom guilt to where, no, I'm going to be busy.
That's a different lifestyle.
Listen,
I know nothing about, but that's what I see, though.
That's what I'm saying. When Shayla Ansah Collection, when Black Book Houston, when Mom on the Rocks, where all the things take off, you're gonna have the extra layer of help. So when the funds are there,
and I still ain't gonna want no more kids,
and you still gonna want no more kids, but then you don't have the luxury of having and paying your parents. Like, hey, I got to do this event out of state, out of the country. I know you did your grandparents, but let me shoot you something. Let me give you something just for appreciation.
I pay my parents now.
Oh Lord. Okay.
Yeah. No.
Don't tell my mama that.
No. So like they don't charge me, but like I had told my mom. I had said, hey, mama, I'm getting ready for my conference. I literally need time. There's quiet. I don't have to focus. So I was like, I'll give y'all $200 if y'all could just take them for the weekend. They came.
See, yeah.
They picked them up Thursday. We picked them up Sunday. But I needed them gone. And then with them gone, that was when me and Jeremy came to the decision, we put baby girl in daycare. Yeah. Because it's just too much.
You can't get it done.
No. And she needs structure. I feel like structure will help her tone it down at home.
Yeah.
Because...
And she been in there how long now?
This is her first week.
Oh, okay.
She'll be wrapping up her first week tomorrow.
Now, this is a daycare where you can get on the cameras and look?
No.
Oh, okay.
And we actually about to pull her because the daycare we really wanted to get her in called the day after we put her in there. So she gonna start... with Jeremiah.
Oh, okay.
Yes, which is better for us. I don't think they have cameras, but I trust them. And Jeremy's there. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he can just walk over anytime.
Yeah. Oh, well, see, that works.
The office is on the other side.
Oh, okay. Oh, that works perfect then. Yeah. Okay, yeah.
It works perfect. We just gotta, what Jeremiah say, it's too much money.
Need monies.
Yeah,
it's too many monies.
We need more monies. But no, I do like when it, like for instance, if it's like our anniversary and we decide we want to go somewhere, I'd be like, oh, you watching his that kind of thing. But they'll call for them. Yeah. I try not to send them until they call for them.
Yeah. They want their babies. Okay.
They do. They think they like them more than they like us.
And I'm okay with that. My kids love my parents more than they like me and my husband, and I'm okay with that. Because this is the thing, they get a different version of them.
That's true. I tell
Makenzie all the time. She be like, I want to talk to Nana. Yeah. I had Mama. You get Nana. You understand?
It's two different people.
Two different people.
Because my daddy will, if I call him right now, I'd be like, hey, daddy, my tire low, blah, blah. He'd be like, that's what you got a husband for. Or he'd be like, no. But my son would be like, Papa, I want some pancakes. He will drive to my house.
Do you hear me?
And make him some pancakes from scratch.
It must be the grandfather, because my dad did the other day. I said, why you here? Because you just left. He talking about, I just stuttering. I said, no, why you here? Talking about, I told Jaxson I'm going to give him some. I said, Lord, Jack, he come downstairs smiling and got them wrapped. But I love it, and I wouldn't change, because I didn't have a relationship with my dad.
Yeah, same. I also didn't have a relationship with my grandparents. I never met my granddad.
Oh.
I do have a grandma and a grandpa still living, but
really?
They don't.
Yeah.
They don't.
Yeah.
We just don't have a relationship. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I used to go see my grandma every Sunday when we were little. But she's living. I saw her for Mother's Day. The kids got to take a picture with her, but they don't really know her at all. Like that. Yeah. So my grandma is 80. I believe.
Okay.
She just turned 80. But just them being able to have a relationship with their grandparents, though, I think is super dope, because I never have had that. My dad is older, so his mom.
Okay.
I got to experience her, but not like how my cousins got to experience it because I'm younger than them.
Oh, okay.
So,
because your dad is older.
Yeah, my dad is 70, and so
okay.
My grandma, I don't know. Like I remember, I don't know when she passed, but like I remember maybe I was like middle school.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
so,
okay. Oh, wow,
I don't know, but I never really. I can't remember conversations with her.
Right.
I remember her calling my name, but like I've never like talked to her about
anything. So that's why I find it so important that your parents have a relationship with your
Mhm.
kids like that.
Yeah.
Same for mine. Like I just didn't have my grandmother, which my dad's mom is still living, my nanny. But my mom, she committed suicide.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, but I think I was like 4 or maybe even 2. But anyways, to say like I just love the fact, and I told my dad this, I was like, I much rather the relationship you have with my kids than the one we didn't have. Like there was a reason why, like, for whatever reason, he wasn't there. He was an addict. Like he was in prison for many, many, many years. But the relation that he has with my kids, like I'll take that over the one that I miss. Because my mom did a hell of a job with 5 kids, you understand? Moving from Brenham to Houston, the big city, and she did a hell of a job. And so just to have his relationship and to see how he has grown, like I told him that I was like, your resilience and everything to show my kids like what grandpa has been through. We call him Papa. But yeah, so I really love that for my kids to have a relationship with my parents like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We talked earlier about breaking generational curses, but that's like, it's not necessarily us breaking it, it's that generation.
1,000%.
But those are kind of curses I like,
Yes.
Like I'm not looking to make this like big change, but I just think the little small things that we do make a huge difference. Like
significantly, yes.
Adults of Jazz had mentioned that she gets to experience healing her inner child with her children, and I think sometimes that's what it's about. Like, watching my son dress up as Spider-Man, and I ain't never dressed up.
Baby, that baby was asleep in Spider-Man. You hear me? Don't you take his mask off, and don't you ever try to expose his true identity.
Scared that he was going to suffocate.
You know how tired it is. I said, you know how exhausted it is to say the city.
That startled me because I was like, oh my God, can he breathe?
Can he breathe?
And that was literally like, it was funny, but that was like, I was like, okay, now that's a part of letting these dads, they just do what they want to do. But but no, like I let him. He's Spider-Man every day if he want to be.
He should be.
And I just like watching him run around, do his flips. Like if that was me, if I had turned one flip in the house,
listen,
my daddy would be sit down, hey, I'm gonna get that belt. And I'm just like, I don't even do him like that. Like sometimes I will tell him like, all right now, But for the most part, they get to not just do what they want to do, but I let them be free.
They have some freedom.
Yes.
And we were very restrained.
Very much so.
Yes.
And some of the stuff I look back, I'm like, that just didn't make no sense.
Yeah. But then you have to think about what they dealt with.
And I do.
Mm-hmm.
Like I do. Because I never forget one time I had asked my dad and I was like, oh, Dad, I'm talking to this Hispanic boy. Like, oh, is it cool if I bring him home? He's like, no. We don't date outside our race. And that was the end of that conversation. He was like very rude about it. And he never gave me an explanation. And I don't know. I mean, I'm growing up in a time where there really is no racism in Houston that we see. Mm-hmm. I'm in school.
Not blatantly.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm in school. I have a mixed class. Like, ain't nobody ever been racist to me.
Yeah.
Nobody was racist to me till I went to Louisiana for college. And then I was like, oh, snap.
That's like bold racism. Like what we dealt with in Houston was like subliminal. Like just the simple facts of like what we learned or shit like that, like the school systems or, or you look at how like you did the same thing Sally did, but your ass got suspension, but no one really dived deep into like why. So we had that innuendo, but that whole race thing, that's the thing, every race does that. Indians, Asians, Native Americans, like want you to date within that bloodline, within that race. And I think we're the only race, this is going off topic, but when you brought it up, it makes me think like, when I preach to Jax all the time, like your wife, girlfriend needs to look like me. I have no shame in saying that.
Right.
Like I have no issue because I have no problem. I exude Black love. Like I want little chocolate babies. Like I want the legacy. I want that generational wealth to stay within this generation. Like once you marry outside your race, then you getting they people money.
Yeah.
So when your dad said that, whether it was in the context could have been rude, but every race does that.
Yeah.
They do.
But I also didn't understand where he's coming from. My daddy grew up in Louisiana.
Oh.
During segregation. So it's like...
And mine grew up in the country.
Yeah. My daddy's from Winsboro. So I'm like...
What's that? That's Louisiana?
That's Louisiana. It's country.
Country.
They had...
Like walking with no shoes?
Yeah, like, I remember when we used to go down there was a store called K's, and it had a Walmart. That was it. Like, nothing.
See, I don't know how
too many street lights.
Brenham was.
I don't know.
But, I mean, my dad talked about segregation a lot.
Yeah.
But, yeah, my dad grew up in Brenham.
But him saying that, though, I just, I didn't really understand.
Yeah.
But, I just appreciate, like, the curses that we are breaking. Like, I'm going to explain to you why. You know what I'm saying?
Had your dad explained to you then, it's like I explained to Jax. Like, in the girls, I've said why I want y'all to have black husbands and a black wife. I explained why. Now, of course... they don't, I'm going to love them. You understand?
Right. You got to.
But ideally, and I have no problem saying that, I do want you to bring home a black wife, Jax. I do want you to bring black home. And I'm going to explain why, because I want that generation.
Yeah.
I want that within the home, so but like we talked about, I said what I said. No explanation, nothing.
And I could have went completely left with that, you know. So
yeah,
I'm just happy. Like I did figure it out on my own. I've never really been one to like truly date outside my race, but it was just a boy at that time that it was a boy that liked me at that time, and I just But yeah, back to motherhood.
Yes.
Before we wrap up, I just want to ask you one thing.
Yes.
Well, actually, I want to ask you two things.
Okay.
What has been the toughest moment being a mom for you?
Man, let Madison go to LSU. Girl, I cried every day.
How you feel now?
I feel much better. I almost cried just now, just because.
Don't cry.
I know, but she's such a good fucking kid, and I don't like to depict the world as this big bad boogeyman, because I feel like the world is what you make it. But I'm not oblivious either. I'm not ignorant, right? But I cried making a plate or not making her plate. I cried in the shower. That has been, not even like first day of kindergarten, like her going off to college.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
That was a huge deal. And you're no longer in my grasp. I can't. Yeah. Louisiana ain't that far. I take a 4-hour drive to like an 8-hour drive.
Even if she was in Prairie,
right.
Because it's like, it's a new found like level of freedom.
It is. So that's probably the most recent, and I think the most pivotal one for me was her leaving.
What advice would you give to somebody who's married with multiple children?
I'm going to give you advice that I don't take myself.
Girl, what we going to do with that?
Listen, but do what you may with it. No, like, you really got to take time out for you and your husband. You really do. And you probably know better than anybody sitting across when it comes to business and children and being with your husband all the time, right? Like business partners and all these intricate things in our lives. We're always together, but you got to pull that out and be more intimate. And I'm not talking about sex, even though where he at. Listen, that is always at the top of the menu.
Clearly, that's what you started the podcast off with.
Listen, I
was literally trying to talk about the
Girl, that's my mom always go there. But just having a moment to where, man, y'all are laughing, y'all are joking. Like the other day, we went and saw Sinners twice. Went and got us some ramen. Like, we haven't done that in a while. Like, and the kids, this one school was in. The kids was in school. Little stuff like that. It don't have to be nothing exaggerated. It don't have to be nothing expensive.
Wait, Maddie not home for the summer?
Yeah, Maddie's home now.
Oh, okay.
That's when it was in, so whenever Sinners came out, like the week after, and then we went to Gary saw that thing twice. But yeah, that's my biggest advice. Like, I'm gonna say fuck them kids, because listen, at a point, they're gonna leave.
This is true. And you're gonna be in the shower crying.
They're going to leave, and you're gonna be in the shower crying, but you're gonna hope and pray that you have done your job, you have done what you were supposed to do, God has covered them, and you will let them go. And then when they're all gone, it's just you and your spouse. Praise God if they have. It's just you and your husbands, and you want to keep having that intimacy.
Yeah.
You want to.
I agree.
You need
That's
to.
good advice.
Okay.
All right, Shayla. So it's been really good chatting with you on Mom on the Rocks. Tell everybody where they can find you at.
So I'm giving you my business.
Yes, because the business is popping.
Yes. So Shayla Ansah Collection. That is on TikTok. That is on Facebook. And that is on Instagram. Shayla, Shayla, Ansah, Ansah Collection.
Okay, y'all. So it's been real. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time on Mom on the Rocks.